This year is really an outstanding year because it is so timely. Not only just really a comeback of Emma Philippines, but really this is the year that all of us Pinoys are waiting for, the year of the comeback, because the Philippine economy for the last 2 years is recorded the second largest and the fastest growing economy in the world. And I am so happy and I'm so proud to be part of the success and the journey of Philippines and among Philippines as a whole. 1991 was the year I came to Philippines. In fact, I know Joey. He was and he is a singer, as you can see earlier just now. Fantastic singer and a fantastic guitarist. You say that I brought the business here to Philippines. Please, I have to correct you. I actually did not bring the business here in Philippines. I found the business here in Philippines. Because when I came over here, I really fell in love with you Filipinos. Because you are one of the kindest, warmest, loving, gentle, and I can tell you one thing is, the most talented people in the whole world. No one can sing better than any one of you, no one can dance any one of you, and no one can have the instant creativity, impromptu, anything that to do with entertainment. And I can tell you one thing is, you guys can even sing better than the original singers. And that is how I see the Filipinos. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with your talents. And I know that deep down, the talent that God has given you definitely has a much higher purpose to good use, because you can see the smiling faces, the entertainers that they really are so inspired, because why? They just want to inspire all of us. And having said that, as far as the Epbank business is concerned, I see it as a means or a vehicle that not only just Filipinos, but everyone can use it as a means to an end, or a vehicle where we can achieve anything we want, and not only anything we want, but more important, to become the person that you want to become. Because it's not just about achievement in the business, but more important is to be able to see the transformation. For being able to see people from zero turning into a hero. Where we even have self-confessed beggars, which is really in the midst of this hall here today. And today, they are wonderful, successful people in their own rights. And more important, they become confident. They become more compassionate. They become more loving. And they are successful. And that is most important as far as I'm concerned. And that's why it's so appropriate, ladies and gentlemen, today, this is our 9th convention. You know, 9 is actually a number of completion. Because after 10, it goes back to 0 and 1 and 0. So 9 is a year or a number of completion. So it just so happened that this is our 9th convention and the year of the comeback, which is the theme. So really, we are coming back, but not as a circle, but as a spiral, going another circle, but on another level. And this is really all coming true. But more important, I see those old faces that we have not seen before for a long time, and today they are back. Much stronger, much more committed, because wherever you go, I know that your heart is always with culture. This sort of love is very difficult to come by in a commercial business like this. Because in AdMark, in fact, the most important thing about the business is these three things. Is that number one, we provide equal opportunity to everyone. Everyone comes in as a member or a distributor. The second thing about AdMark is that we believe that we provide, if not the best, but I would say one of the best training system in any business in this particular industry is concerned. And it is called the AdMark education system, where it is a system where it gives you the education, it gives you the know-how, and it guides you, just like going to a kindergarten, going to a primary school, and later to the college. It goes step by step. That's why it's important that everyone comes in at the equal position so that we go through the same process. And it is a process that is the most important. Because business, and any business for the matter, you've got to do it with understanding. The understanding and being able to know how to do it is so important. Just like life, it comes without a manual. So if you really want to get into a business, it also doesn't have a manual. But in the AdMark, we have a system that not only you go through a manual, but you go through a life-changing process. Just like, I'll give you a short example. You know, all of us love to eat rice. And if you were to take raw rice, and if you just simply eat it and put it into our mouth, are we able to satisfy our hunger? No. Probably you will have to chew and crunch the raw rice and even have to swallow hard so that it can be into your digestive system, and you may have to take shake off so that it can come out again the next day. The whole process from starting until the rice is being cooked is the transformation. And that transformation, once you go through that process, no one can take it away from you. Because now you truly understand how it works. So that's why, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the AdMark business is concerned, it's not just only selling and buying products, you know. All this is fine and good. But more important is to be able to allow oneself to go through the process. And I believe the time has come, God's time, that AdMark will be used as a bridge to build the first and the largest mall in Africa in Nigeria. Every business has its own niche. In AdMark, we are not only just selling a product, but we are in the business of making people feel good. And for us to make people feel good, we first must feel good. And for us to change things, we first must change. So that's why all of us have to go through that process.